This ain't Moses. Gang, hold on 1 second. There you go. Have to turn off my Bluetooth, man, because sometimes the devil uses my Bluetooth headphones when they're in the case to come against my messages. So, anyways, man, this video is 10 things, man, that I plan on teaching my son about women. Now, when I made this video, I'm thinking the age that I'm gonna start these teachings is anywhere between maybe fifth grade, so like 10 to like he definitely from 10 to like 15. I'm still struggling with should I let him get a serious relationship at some point in high school or middle school, or should I just tell him, look, bro, nah, we not doing that. Some people like to say that you can't learn certain things until after you've had your first heartbreak, but I also have known men that have been very successful with women that have never gotten their heart broken or didn't have their first real heartbreak until they were like in their mid 20s, and they've been in relationships before that, obviously. So we're going to start off by saying this is what I'm going to teach my sons. So you don't necessarily have to. This doesn't have to be your truth. This is not something that you should introduce to your household if you don't feel like it, or if your girl won't let you teach your son how to be a man or about women. But whatever the case may be, man, I never do exactly 10. It is always going to be more than that because I love y'all more than that. 10, and I don't even like even numbers when it comes to advice. It's just my thing. But the first thing I'm going to say, teach him is have female friends. We got thirsty ass Steve Harvey saying that men can't be friends with females for real. That's just that nigga, man. Like, I've been having female friends, which is where a lot of my issues came from. But at the end of the day, yes, son, you can have female friends. You can be friends and acquaintances with females without having the ulterior motive of putting your key in her ignition, bro. It doesn't always have to be like that. People could be cool without having to take fully advantage of each other in a way that delivers the ultimate pleasure besides making a fire ass song or a fire ass video. You know what I mean? So, nextly, man, don't do sour breakups, okay? I'm gonna teach him, if anything, make the relationship so uncomfortable for her without being harmful that she breaks up with you. Okay, or if you're gonna break up with her, just tell her something, but make sure not to exit any relationships sour, bro, in a toxic way, in a way that's gonna be humiliating for her, in a way that's going to hurt her feelings too bad, in a way that's going to traumatize her, bro, because because if you don't know, then you don't need to know why. I mean, you should know why. We have whole YouTube channels literally about women who have had broken hearts and sour breakups and all of that. And just today, I was watching MTR, man. Shout out to MTR. Somebody left in the comments, excuse me, I gotta get that. Somebody left in the comments that having a bitter baby mama is a lifetime commitment. And I thought about it and I was thinking, damn, some of you niggas are really out here suffering. I don't even want to name names. But yes, having a bitter baby mama is a lifetime commitment. But let's say if my son is in middle school or in high school, if he has a sour breakup in middle school and high school, and he has to see this chick every day, and they end up going to the same college or something, like, bro, and then they end up getting hired at the same law firm or something like that, like, bro, that would be that would be horrible. Like, how come you don't like Aaron? Psh, when we were in middle school. And a dude would be like, middle school. A female would be like, oh my God, he's been like that since middle school. He's such a bad person. I hate him too now. Let's ruin, let's, like, you know what I mean? Not all women are like that, obviously, of course. But Yeah, that could be a lifetime commitment just outside of having a bitter baby mama, bro. Having a bitter ex-girlfriend could be a lifetime commitment. So don't do it, bro. If you could find some way to pimp her away, bro, safely and carefully in a way that is not traumatizing, in a way that is not gonna make her hate all men or hate you for the rest of her life or even at all. Yeah, do that. Take that route, bro. Take the safe route. Nextly, bro, these next two things that I'm gonna mention is gonna be if my son were to ask me two questions. Okay, so the next one is if my son comes up to me and asks me, Dad, how do I get a girl to like me? I would say, son, you don't get a girl to like you. She already likes you or she doesn't like you and she just doesn't know which one yet. What you do is you just be you. You just display your strengths. You might even want to show her some weaknesses because she might be able to help you in that department. But you just showcase what you already have going on, but don't bring it up directly all the time like, oh yeah, my dad gives me $100 a week to do my chores. Don't do that, bro. If you're on the phone with her, hey, I gotta do my chores, I call you back or text you, whatever the kids are gonna be doing in 10 more years. And then you might want to take her out and she knows that you can afford certain things because your dad gives you money and you have chores to do. So like, you know what I mean, whatever you might do, if you play football, invite her to a football game, like, oh, this nigga's a real fire running back, like I didn't even know you had it like that. But as far as getting a girl to like you, you don't get anybody to like you. You just invite them to your world, and if they like what they see, they like what they see. If they don't, they don't. Have a conversation, be funny, and be charismatic, and also switch it to be serious and be knowledgeable and display some wisdom in your actions in your life. Like that's what she's gonna have going on if she messes with you, you know? And then next, if my son asks me, Dad, how do you know when a girl likes you? I would say simply, son, tell her to do something. If she does it, then she likes you. If she doesn't, that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. That just means she doesn't like you enough to do something for you. What is that something? Tell her to buy you a drink. Tell her that you left your money in your locker and you need some food for lunch, you don't have time to go get it and you're really hungry. Tell her to do your homework or something, to give her something to do. If she wants to do it, she likes you. If she doesn't, she either doesn't like you or she doesn't like you enough to go out of her way to make herself uncomfortable or to serve you. And if she does like you, which is an oxymoron, if she does like you and she doesn't do what you say, then that's not the girl for you. Okay, son, because that's nasty. So next, I would teach my son, don't lose your virginity with a girl you like, bro. Why would you not lose your virginity? Because that's gonna put you in a weak position. That's gonna put you in a position where you are making decisions with your emotions. This is gonna put you in a position where you are going to be led by your body parts, and you're gonna be led by the worst body part to be led by your heart. Okay. Well, it's a balance between. You don't want to be led by that third leg, and you don't want to be led by the heart. This equally just as dangerous, bro. To be honest with you, but if you have an emotional, if you and your encounters, your natural encounters that you're supposed to have, are leading you in conjunction with your heart and your emotions, you're gonna do dumb stuff, bro. If you don't have a strong sense of identity, you being led by your heart and being led by other body parts is just gonna put you in bad positions. And something that's not even that special for a male, for a man, my virginity, I lost my virginity to my first girlfriend. Shut up, princess. That's not serious. You're not a female, bro. It's one YouTuber named Donovan Sharp that says men don't lose their virginity. They just have sex for the first time, which is true. It's not the same thing. Okay, so not you romanticizing you losing your virginity, so-called losing your so-called virginity, is unhealthy for a young man, bro. Like it's really not that serious, bro. To be honest with you, it's not supposed to be special. There's not supposed to be candles and chocolate and teddy bears, and it's gonna be on my birthday because it's 3 days after Valentine's Day, and my favorite number is three. Shut up, nigga. It's not that serious, boy. Just smash. Just go out there and do the Mario. What does that mean? Super smash, bro. Just go ahead and do it. Don't lose your virginity with a girl you like because that's weird for you to even think like that. Like, let me just give you a little history about myself. My parents told me, my dad, no, look, my dad had me in the car one day and he was like, son, you still a virgin, right? And I was like, I'm 10, yeah. And he was like, all right, good. When you lose your virginity, you want to lose your virginity with your girlfriend and you want it to be special. And I was like, why? And he was like, because because you want it to be something to remember and because you want to be able to keep doing it over and over. And what else did he say? And you want to learn, learn how to, you know what I'm saying, like get in there. And I was thinking, bro, I'm 10 years old and I got bitches. I'm pretty sure if I want to have that experience after I lose my virginity with one girl that I don't know, I'm gonna be able to do it again with another girl that I don't know, and another girl that I don't know, and another girl that I don't know. So thank you for your advice, doctor, but no thank you. I got this. So that's the same advice I'm gonna give to my son, bro. You talk to a lot of females and you have good social skills and you got some game about yourself, you don't have to worry, ooh, where am I going to get this little treasure box from? Because I don't have a girlfriend. I lost my virginity at a party and now I want some more. Where am I going to get it? Am I going to pay for it? No. Go to school or go to the mall and talk to get you some, get out of bitch, man. Stop worrying about that, bro. Next, man. Next, don't get into, see, this is tying into it. See, this is, I'm torn. But let me know in the comments what you think. And if you get any value from this right now, man, get your likes up, bro. So don't get into a serious relationship until you can afford to have a baby. Now, that part I wish somebody would have told me instead of lose your virginity with a girl that you like. Shut up, bro. Go put that back. Take that back to Walgreens. But not necessarily, because I wrote it down when I was at work. I was in my head and I wasn't really thinking clearly. Not necessarily getting in a serious relationship until you can afford a baby, which is beautiful advice for all men of all races. But don't get in a yeah, take that. Thank you, fat muppet. Take that message back, man. We not on that kumbaya stuff right now. Talking about how you believe in Allah. Allah does not believe in you for letting you post that comment in my comment section, weirdo. So, anyways, just experience life before you want to take a female serious that you're not even gonna remember 5 years from now, bro. Experience life, travel, get your credit up, find out what you're good at, find out how you're gonna make money for the next 50 years, bro. Learn yourself before you try to get into a relationship with somebody who doesn't even 9 times out of 10 who doesn't even know themselves and who doesn't know what they want out of life because they don't have any life experience either. And if this woman is significantly older than you, no, that's not gonna last anyway. So don't take her serious either, bro. You're 20 dating a 30-year-old. Her old ass should be at home taking care of her teenagers instead of playing with you, trying to mess up your life. You feel me? So don't get into a serious relationship until you got everything together. When I say everything, everything, bro. Until you're on the track to not having to work. Nah, nah. Until you're on a track where you know something, bro. Where you know everything. For real, for real. Now, a female might look at you weird by you saying, "Look, I never really had a girlfriend like that. I just been having fun, enjoying my life experience in life." But when she sees the results of you not having damage from messing with women and damaged women and playing and having pregnancy scares and accidentally having children with women that you didn't even you shouldn't even known in the first place, then she's gonna know that you're a wise person. When she sees you have a car, you have all your teeth, they're all white. You probably have, but my son's gonna need braces. But his teeth are gonna be beautiful after those braces. You're welcome, son. When she sees that your life is not crazy. Why is your life not crazy? Because you haven't been chasing women and asking people about relationship advice your whole teens and 20s. She sees the results of you preserving yourself and your attention for a woman that is worth something. In an age where you can actually appreciate a woman because you have your stuff together. Okay? Boom. So next, what I'm gonna teach my son about women is, bro, if you settle, you're not even gonna be able to really love that woman all the way. So don't settle. Get the best. What do you say in the Mac? Get the best one you could find. And then, if a woman feels like she's settling for you, bro, she's not gonna respect you all the way like you want to be respected. And then eventually, um, she it's just gonna be bad, bro. It's gonna be bad, and it's gonna be a situation where it's just gonna be toxic. Nigga, if your girl doesn't respect you, it's gonna be toxic. You're gonna do something that you're gonna regret that could change the rest of your life. She's definitely gonna do a lot of things that she's gonna regret. So don't be if you think she's settling, I mean that's what you got dad for, bro. I could tell. I could tell. If she thinks she could do better than you, that's settling. So don't be with her ass. Okay? Okay. If you think you could do better, you always think that. Because you can, son. Next. This is something that me being a hypocrite, bro. I'm not going to Oakland. I don't have nah. I'm not going to Oakland. Maybe if I get a show out there, maybe if you give me some shows out there, Big Moses. I need to get my music back up though. Oh yeah, I got I got a mixtape coming out. It's called Beautiful Trash. I don't know when I'm gonna drop it. It was supposed to come out on the 30th, but I was probably depressed or something. I don't know. But anyways, uh oh yeah, this is something I have not this is something I have not mastered. This is really something I haven't put any effort into. If you're my girlfriend, then you for sure know what I'm talking about. And if you ever dated me or whatever, you definitely know what I'm talking about. Um, Learn when it's time to be smooth and time to be direct. Because what I do, it's just because I'm so into myself. Some might say narcissistic, some might say whatever. The people who say these things, they usually don't matter to me because they don't give me money to care about what they say. So, anyways, a lot of times I'm very direct, and this is usually a time when I'm emotional and a time where I am annoyed or a time that I just need a little bit more sleep than I got last night, or I'm kind of hungry, dehydrated, like a baby. But sometimes I go direct, and then when it's too late to turn back the hands of time, I already said something I shouldn't have said. Then I'm trying to be all smooth and baby, look, because God, there's only one God, and God is good. God made you for me because now I know not to say stuff like that. And if God wasn't real, baby, then you wouldn't be so beautiful. And God knew that I was going to say that. And He blessed you with patience and a big heart of forgiveness. Like, I should have just not said that in the first place. I should have learned to control myself when I was way younger, then I wouldn't be having this discussion right now. But, anyways, I'm going to definitely teach him that. This is a lot of this, if you notice, is really more about the self more than women. I mean, I could tell him, like, yeah, it's all about timing with women, and women go off emotions and how you make them feel. They're loyal to their feelings, they're not loyal to you. But at the end of the day, that was always my philosophy, bro. Like, me, I will always say to myself, it doesn't really matter how other people think. Excuse me 1 second. It doesn't matter how other people think or how other people feel, because ultimately my only job is to control myself. And I know what I'm going to do, and I'm wise enough to react and respond in a lot of different situations. So whether I say the right thing or the wrong thing, I'm going to be able to amend this situation because there's always a way to fix everything, which there's not. That's absolutely incorrect. But just me knowing, like, I don't have to learn the psychology of this person. I don't have to learn the psychology of this whole gender because I'm going to do what I want to do. And if this person doesn't like it, there's somebody out there, whether they be somebody from Maine, Spain, Nebraska, Alaska, you know what I'm saying? No, that's sugar free. There's going to be somebody out there that's going to accept my foolishness. And if you don't accept my foolishness, then you're obviously not the one. That's a very toxic way of thinking. And low key, I still think like that because I'm really not open to correction or instruction, especially from certain types of people. But anyways, I'm gonna teach him to not think like that. You absolutely have to take other people's feelings and stuff, all that other stuff into consideration. Yuck mouth. That would be interesting. I really like Yuck Mouth as a personality. I haven't really heard his music before that. I mean, before um, Yuck Mouth. That's the I Got Five on the dude, right? I like him. He's cool. Him and JT. I don't like his name though, so I'm gonna just call him JT. Him. I forgot where JT's from. He's from San Francisco. I don't know if that's a part of the Bay or not, but I do like Bay Area music better than LA area music. It just is what it is, man. So next we got shout out to Andre Nicotinus, one of my favorite rappers. I Hate You With a Passion. It's one of my favorite albums ever. What do we got? Get a woman you could teach. Because at the end of the day, man, I mean, that's just it. It is what it is. Because if you have a baby with a woman and something happens to you, you gave her enough information for her to be able to replace you carefully with your teachings and for you to pass down what you have inside you to your children. And especially like me, of course, I'm into spirituality. So I taught my women how to contact me if something were to happen. And I am going to teach her, like, let's say if something were to happen to me, if she got another nigga, how to invoke me into that guy. So he's not going to actually be him anymore. It's actually going to be me in a different body. That's pretty extreme. That's not what I'm talking about necessarily. But that's one of your jobs, bro. As a man, you're supposed to be. People always put the emphasis on being a provider and the money. The money's cool, but you can't give somebody enough money to make them a wise person. You can't give somebody enough money to make them know how to spend the money, dummy. You have to have a woman that is open to your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, bro. Because what you could get the what you could give her as far as your teachings is worth millions of dollars. It's priceless. Why do you think that? I'm not gonna go into that. I was gonna talk about a certain lifestyle, but there are women that pay men not for their companionship, not for their protection, because they're not bodyguards, they're not pit bulls. Women spend millions of dollars on this thing that we call the game. And that's what they are paying for. They're paying for information that's going to last them for the rest of their lives. While these people spend money that's only going to last this lifetime, bro. I mean, you know what I mean. The money's going to be spent in a day, 2 days, 3 days, a couple years. The information that these ladies pay for is going to last them the rest of their lives. Now, you, as a man, yes, you have to provide information. This woman has to learn something from you. That's a part of your job. You're supposed to provide information, security, money, all kind of stuff. But the most important part of providing definitely is information, because the money means nothing. If you teach somebody something, that could alter their karma. That could alter the life. I mean, the that could alter the karma of everyone in their lives and their whole family. With the right information, you could change generations, is what I'm trying to say. And if you don't have a woman that's open to being taught, that's teachable, that's not a dumb dumb, that's not even barely a woman all the way, bro. And I've dated women. Well, I keep on saying that I didn't date women. I had like two play girlfriends that I didn't even like. I just needed somewhere to stay, to be honest with you. And one of those people that I interacted with, she was. I don't even want to go that far because there hasn't been that many of them. But her ass was slow. I'm pretty sure she doesn't watch my YouTube. Her ass was slow. She was illiterate. She had a for real learning disability, and she was closed minded. Okay, so that is a bad combination. That's the exact opposite of Aaron Moses. How you gonna have illiteracy in you? You're illiterate. You read at a fourth grade level, or so. So you can't learn by reading. And when I try to teach you something, you say it's weird, or you say you can't remember because of your learning disability. Shut up, bro. That's not good. That's the wrong type of person to be around. And that's the wrong type of person to be around me. And Aaron Moses. But didn't you know? No, I didn't. You think I want to be around somebody I can't have a conversation with because they don't know how to read? No. Yes, I was drunk as hell all the time back then. But I still like to be around smart people. I still like to be around teachable people. I still like to be around students of life. You think I want to be around somebody who has the same reading level as Caillou and is not even willing to learn? Then you don't know Aaron Moses, do you? No, that was an irritating ass relationship from the beginning to the ninth inning. Anyways, I got that off my chest. Now, we got two more points, man. Get a woman with a strong father. Now, I might offend some people, I might not. I'm not trying to offend people that I know personally. Personally, so if you know me personally, if you've ever been around me, let's say, if we have a child or something like that, I'm not talking about you, okay? When I say this next thing, get a woman with a strong father. Why am I going to teach my son that? Because dealing with a woman that has trust issues is like dealing with a hole in the head. It's not a good thing to do. It's horrible. It's bad. Okay? And having a strong father, notice I said strong father, not just a dad. A strong father, bro. Not a weak ass nigga. Like, okay, it's a difference. Now, next, there's gonna be jealousy involved for a lot of different reasons. And I'm not a psychologist. This is not psych hacks. Shout out to psych hacks. But that's not what this channel is about. So you figure out these things, why these things occur. I don't know all the way. I kind of do. I don't want to explain them. Okay. But also with the woman that had did not grow up with a strong father. Now, before I continue my list, just because her father wasn't her father doesn't mean she didn't have a father. Okay, so she might have grew up with the OGs, or she might have had an uncle or a cousin or a brother or somebody that was a surrogate father. I don't even know if that's the right word, but somebody that was her dad. A lot of people didn't have that. They just grew up in the house in the attic being weird, and they didn't have family, and they didn't have friends, and they didn't go outside, and they didn't even know they needed a father until they were in their 20s. That's not what I'm talking about. She might not have had a dad that was her real dad that nutted in her mom, but she had a dad, okay? If she didn't have that, you let somebody else deal with that situation, son. Then you can't love her enough, bro, because she wasn't taught. She didn't feel love from a man, so she's just gonna keep consuming and consuming and consuming. She's probably gonna cheat on you, and she's gonna try to conquer your land because that's what she knows how to do. Consume, and it's just not gonna be good. And if you think I'm talking about you, I'm not talking about you. Okay? because that's not what I do. Not usually. And you're gonna do something that her dad did or didn't do, and it's gonna trigger her, and she's gonna be triggered, and then you might have to pull the trigger. No, I'm just playing. Don't do that. But you might do something like you might come home late one day, or you might um, eat chocolate a lot or something like that. I don't know. You might do something that triggers her that her dad did, or you might promise her that you were gonna do something and you don't do it because life just happens. And then she's gonna remember that, and she's gonna link you to her dad and think you're gonna leave. And there's gonna be a cycle of trust issues and jealousy, and you were late because you were doing this, and I can't trust you just like my damn daddy. It's gonna be problems, bro. So get a woman with a strong father, bro, and let me meet the motherfucker. Too. That was not supposed to curse, but yeah, that too, bro. Let 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 dad meet the dude so I could tell you. Cause you might think he's cool and strong and all of that, but why would you not want your daughter's boyfriend and not think you're a strong father? Because then he's gonna feel like he has liberty to do anything to his daughter and there's no consequences or whatever. He might just want you to think he's cool and strong. No, 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 no. Let me do the dad test, bro. Let other people's dads do the dad test. Ladies, it's definitely for y'all too, bro. Don't just if you have a father or a brother or an uncle or a cousin, don't just go out. But that's why all these bad things happen. That's why so many single people out here with children because you just went off in the forest and married this dude or had a baby with this dude and nobody knows his real character. You didn't get another man to actually look him in the eye and smell him. You know what I mean? And now look at you. You're crying on the floor watching Aaron Moses. Sad. Okay. And then lastly, the most important thing, man, I'm going to teach my child, my baby boy. I have two sons, both of them. I don't think I'm going to be able to teach the other one, though. Shout out to him, man. But uh, what a woman is for, bro. What a woman is for, the difference between a bitch, a woman, and a lady, and what a woman is for, most importantly. Now, just five things that I'm gonna teach him about what a woman is for. Hopefully, it's gonna offend somebody, but man, I don't even care, man. We're not even monetized yet. A woman is to keep you whole emotionally, and more than one way. To keep you whole, because if you hang out with a whole bunch of dudes all the time and you never have to deal with other people's emotions outside of a man's emotions, you're going to be weird if you don't experience what a woman's emotions actually look like in front of you. All the things that women do naturally, cleaning, getting sad, getting jealous, experiencing all the emotions, because as a man you're not going to experience all seven of the human emotions. You're only going to experience four. I mean, you're not going to experience them intensely like a woman. You might feel a little bit of jealousy or envy. You're not going to experience jealousy and envy like a woman is going to experience it. And when you get to see that, this is a constant reminder of what not to do and how not to feel. A lot of you niggas do the opposite. A lot of you niggas get around your girlfriend and you're like a sponge to her womanly ways, which is weird. That was a whole lot of W's in that sentence, man. We winning. Okay, you're gonna like I've seen people that spend too much time with their girlfriends and their wives, and they start acting like them and watching what they watch. You ain't seen this, bro? This a good ass show. Turn this up, baby. You heard what she said? She funny. That's my favorite one. What? Why are you even watching? I'm not watching this. I'm about to go smoke a whole pack of cigarettes and go home. What's wrong with you, bro? You watching this? But just all the, and then just the gossipy, like, bro, no, that's why you have problems with your girl because you spend too much time with her. Now you're acting like her. Go outside. It's not that bad. And then the pleasure, of course. When you go to work and you conquer the world and you do all these weird things that no man is really supposed to be doing for another man, making him a millionaire, you definitely having that back rub or that food cooked with love or whatever you want to do with your girl is cool, man. That's a good time. That's one of the things. You doing things in the world that's hard and being able to enjoy them with somebody that's soft, that smells like flowers, mixed with fruit, mixed with something that doesn't even naturally occur in nature. It's just a good time, bro. Okay. Then you got that's it, man. That's not all the things, but you know, that too. And experiencing being playful and experiencing feeling your inner child with a woman is way different than experiencing that playfulness of your inner child with a dude. It's cool playing video games or getting in the booth with the homie, shout out Flyboy Chip, and saying silly things on the microphone and making funny songs and just being creative. That's cool with a dude, especially when you grew up with this dude and you actually remember what he was like as a child. But with a female that you haven't even known for a year, just experiencing that is it's not better, it's different though. It's something that's very necessary. So yeah, anyways, I think that's all I have. And like I said, yeah, I was being funny and things. I didn't mean to offend anybody, especially you know who you are, baby. You know who you are. Ale. I didn't want to offend anybody. If you're offended, good. I don't even care for real. But that's the 10 things that I'm going to teach my son. And hopefully, if you have a son, you got some kind of value from this. If you did, make sure you like this video, especially if you made it this long. That's it, man. Peace. Oh, wait, I got to say my thing. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the bang, you the bang, we the bang together, man. Life is in the breath. Breathe it in. Peace.